Hi everyone, Michael Barbieri here for MB Food Ent. Today, we're going to take you for a journey around Chinatown. Now, a lot of people only know Chinatown as a tourist attraction, and certainly it is. But what a lot of people don't realize is that it's a vibrant, colorful neighborhood filled with wonderful people. It's got a rich cultural heritage, and it's got a great history, a lot of history here. So join us, we're gonna take you around, we're gonna show you some of the sights, and more importantly, we're gonna try some of the food for you. So stay with us, because as always, it's gonna be delicious. We're about to go into this little hole in the wall here on Mosco Street called fried dumplings. That's what we're gonna get, some fried dumplings. We just went to this little place. It's a little hole in the wall on Mosco Street. It's called fried dumplings. And that's what they do. They just make fried dumplings. They have a few other things, but it's a very limited menu and it's cash only. So for $5, you get all these dumplings and they look and smell amazing. So I'm gonna give them a try. We put a little soy on and a little bit of sriracha. Here we go. Mm. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's very simple. It's just a pork dumpling and quickly fried, very flavorful, but very simple. And I love the simplicity of it. So that's terrific. I'm gonna try one more. Cheers. We're on Mott Street in the heart of Chinatown, and we're standing in front of one of the most famous, most well-renowned Chinese restaurants ever. This place is called Wohop, and it's been around forever. It's been around since I was in high school, so that's an awfully long time. So yeah, it's pretty famous. We're on Doyers Street, one of my favorite little gems of a street. It's very little known, and it's all pedestrian. And it's a beautiful little street. They have little tables and lanterns set up. It's very cute. We're about to go into this place behind us called Tasty Hand-Pulled Noodles. And we'll give you a taste of what's inside. This is our appetizer. Now you can see this is a huge portion for an appetizer. This is the tofu scallion. And you can see it's got a lovely brown sauce and big, big chunks of tofu. And of course, chopped scallions. So, gonna give it a try. That's good. The tofu is very mild. Not overpowering at all, but the brown sauce really helps it, makes it a lot yummier, as it were. But yeah, I do like this too. It's terrific. This is the pan-fried shrimp and beef noodles. It's a lot of food, as you can see, and it's a really good bargain. So I'm going to give it a try. First, try the noodles themselves, and they are hand-pulled. Really good. And try the shrimp. Beef. That's excellent. That is like a really good hearty lo mein dish almost. We're standing in front of this arcade here on Mott Street, the Chinatown Fair. This place was famous not so much for what it has now, but what it used to have back in my day. This was the home of the famous tic-tac-toe playing chicken. You went in, you put some money in, and there was a live chicken that would peck, and you would play tic-tac-toe with it and hope to win. It was very strange, but I'm pretty sure they've outlawed it now. We're on Pell Street, and we're about to go into Mei Lai Wah Wonton Noodle Garden. This place used to be over on Mott Street, and it's since moved over here to Pell. We're gonna go in there, we're gonna try the food, and bring it all to you. This is the quarter roast duck, which looks and smells absolutely wonderful. So I'm gonna give that a try. I love duck, as most people know. Give it a try. Oh, wow. That is so good. That is really tender and very ducky. And the meat is just, it's lovely. Wow. Someone back there in the kitchen knows what they're doing, because that's great. And this is the sweet and sour pork chop over rice. It looks and smells fantastic, and I'm gonna take a bite. That's good. It's a little fattier than I would have thought it would be. I would have thought it would be a little bit leaner, but it doesn't matter because it is still absolutely delicious. The sweet and sour sauce is nicely balanced. Yeah, that's that's very yummy. And of course, what would a good Chinese meal be without a fortune cookie? So we're gonna break this open. You gotta eat part first. It says, be prepared to face the consequence of your actions. Oopsie. We're gonna head into the new Golden Feng Wang Bakery and see what they have to offer. We got some mooncakes from the new Golden Feng Wang Bakery. They look really interesting. I've never tried mooncakes before. We got 3 different kinds. This one here is an ube. It's purple potato, but that's basically like ube. This one here is pineapple. And then this last one is taro. So we're gonna give them a try. First, the ube. Wow. That's good. But it's very, very dense. The filling is tasty but gluey. Now, the pineapple. Wow. That's fantastic. That's really delicious. Again, the filling is very, very dense, but it's got a really nice sweetness to it. You can really taste that pineapple. Clearly they used fresh pineapple in there. And then lastly, the taro. I like taro very much, so this should be interesting. That's good. It's got almost chocolatey notes to it. Again, very dense, but all 3 of those cakes, none of them were too sweet. They're not overly sweet. They're dense and they're very filling, but the sweetness is exactly right. So yeah, I like these a lot. I hope you enjoyed our little journey around Chinatown. I hope you enjoyed the sights that we showed you, and especially the food that we sampled for you. As you can see, it is really an amazing neighborhood, and if you've never been here, you really ought to try coming down here sometime. It's a great place. So, in the meantime, join us for our next video. We're going to take you someplace else. We're going to try more food for you. We're going to show you more sights, and stay with us because, as always, it's going to be delicious.